What's good, YouTube? Dre here with Different Gaming. I know it's been a while. I know it's been a while. Um, but life, you know, just adult life is real. You know, life comes in. You have to take care of your stuff, your personal stuff. So that's what I've been doing, and I have been live streaming on the channel. If you all have been enjoying the live stream, let me know. I'm also going to give y'all a deck profile on Master Duel. But I've been working on a deck for this format, and I've tested it on DB. It's 2 cards off, but this is 42 cards. Hope everyone's been doing good. You know, I'm slowly coming back, so this is the return. This is the 3rd or 4th freaking return. But let's hop right into the profile. And of course, you know, y'all all know I love the Shaddolls. You know, Window is Bay, Construct is Bay. Shout out to Amanda LaPalm for the Field Center. Let's get a close up on it. I know y'all have seen the Field Center on the channel before, but I'm gonna get into it. For the Shaddolls, we play Genius, Aerial, Squamata, Windy, Beast, and Dragon. These are the only Shaddolls that you need. Genius, I added. It replaced Hedgehog because Genius is chain block, and it's another imperm. So say if your opponent has a Barong on board, and you want, say, your Shaddoll Fusion to go through, or you want your Magical Meltdown terraforming, and that's the only negate, you can Shaddoll Fusion, see if they negate that first. If they let it go through, you send Genius and Genius Windy, Genius Beast, any combination of the 2, because it is an Earth. And you do Genius, the very last link in the chain, and you target Baron, and then you continue going on with your play. So Genius is really good this format. All the other ones are self-explanatory. You know, Beast, pop your back row. The Windy, Beast. Oh, Dragon. Good God. Dragon, pop back row. Windy, Beast combo. And most of the time, you really don't have to use Windy to special summon Beast. Sometimes you need to pop or special summon. But Squamata to send, chain block, Aerial to banish, and Genius, because it's a genius. For the spells, play 3 Fusion, best spell card in the game, and then 1 Schism. Then that's it for the Shaddoll lineup. Very, very small, very small. I don't want to go all out. For the Invoked part, terraforming, 3 Meltdown, 3 Alistair, and then 2 Invocation. Self-explanatory. There's nothing special there. For the Dogmatika portion, small package also. 1 Ecclesia, 1 Florwandery. No, not Florwanderies, Florgeles. Whoa! Blah, tongue twister. 2 Nadir Servant, and then 1 Punishment. I've tested with 1, 2, 3. 3 is too much. 2 is okay. 1 is good, just because you can Shaddoll fusion. Like, say if you have an Nadir server in your first hand and you're going second, and you have Shaddoll fusion, you can send that with any other Shaddoll, and then depending on the rest of your hand, do whatever else needs to be done. Then Nadir servant to add more pressure onto the board for your opponent. And then also, I will honestly play 2 floor, just because it is a negate. I haven't tested 2, but I've been theorizing and thinking, 2 probably would be better. And the Dogmatikas takes opponents by surprise. Like, it adds extra pressure, and everything is combo. And Shaddoll Invoked Dogmatika is definitely control. Then for some old school spice, I added the clown package, not the full clown package, just juggler and trick clown. The deck's at 42. These were the other 2 spots. Might run 43 for hat tricker, and 44 for hat tricker and another juggler, just because this package really is good. And with combo decks being prominent again, you'll always have 2 monsters on board, so you can pitch juggler, the not take battle damage, Shaddoll fusion. There's a spell card in here. Y'all seen it on the channel before. Y'all seen it in a deck profile. But you can. This one card is +3, depending on the situation. But this one card can get you places, just like Trick Clown can get you places. Trick Clown by itself can get you a cross sheet and get you set up for your combo. For the hand traps for this format, I'm running Ash, the Gamma package, and then 2 imperms. The reason why you run 2 imperms is because essentially Genius is your 3rd, and then Floor is your 4th. So you have 4. You have 4 imperms essentially. You can play the 3rd one and have 5 imperms essentially, but the deck is very tight. You don't want to play too many cards, and imperm, if you see it, you see it. I mean, you can still set it if need be, but imperm is still good. I like impermanent too. And it's definitely been working. So Gamma package, definitely good. A lot of hand traps. You activate Terraforming, Ash, Gamma, Magical Meltdown, Gamma. It's self-explanatory. Invocation, Gamma. Dear Servant, Gamma. That's of course if they have a response, let's straighten that out. For the spells, we play the 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, the 1 MST, just some back row removal in the main, just because back row is still a thing. MST is more for like the backup. If you see Duster first, you use it, and say if your opponent has another Mystic Mind and you don't have another out, the MST essentially comes in play, so you don't have to wait until game 2. this gives you a way to still be able to play. Then one Call by the Grave, 2 Dark Ruler in the main. I would play 3 if I had the third one. I sold the third one. I did have 3, but I sold the third one, or I traded the third one because someone really needed it. So, but 2 still isn't bad. I still see it. It still comes in clutch. Still negates the board. It's definitely a board breaker. And then for the last 2, 2 Spellbook of Knowledge. Spellbook of Knowledge with Trick Clown is a +3 because Trick Clown, when it's sent to the graveyard, if you don't remember, you pay 1,000 and it comes back. So Spellbook of Knowledge, you summon Trick Clown, send it off, you draw 2, and then you have a free body on board. This deck is very diverse. You can definitely combo off with this deck, but you can also play control with this deck. So if you have the experience on playing decks like this, you can definitely compete with the meta. Now for the extra deck, we still got the token. Play Dweller. Dweller is for tier elements, any variant of tier elements, Sprite, Mirror Match, Rogue decks. If someone decides to play a Plunder Control, what's the other deck? Prank Kids, yeah, that's the one. If someone decides to play Prank Kids, yeah. But Dweller is very good this format. So, and with the Clown package, you are able to go into Dweller now. So, this is more so for the Dear Servant Dogmatika package, Pegasus. A lot of people don't remember that you send Pegasus because it's typically within the first 3 turns of the game. 9 times out of 10, the first 2 turns. But you can banish it and pop a back row. So against Runic, you can banish it, pop their field spell, and then that just they lose after that because they can't play their quick play spells. So banish, pop, and then continue going on with your play. Tier element, pop the field spell, so on and so forth. Omega is Omega. Then we have Artemis for the link 1. We have Gravity Controller and Cross Sheet. And it took me a while to put these 2 back in because I completely had it different. I had the extra deck different. It took me about 2 weeks to come up with a good extra deck. You can do Cross Sheet, Gravity Controller again. Since Anaconda's banned, the extra deck for Shaddoll Invoked Dogmatika is a little flexible now. You can still go double Mechaba. You can go certain things, but I feel these are the best links to play in this version of the deck. You can still combo off, do the Airyu construct combo and go off and still set up a good board with 2 negates and one like 1 or 2 interruptions. So that's good. Dragostapelia. I will show the side deck. The side deck is definitely just my my personal feel of what is good to side in the meta for right now until the balance comes up. But Draco Suspilia, we do side super poly, we don't main it. I don't like losing. For Shaddolls, 2 window, 1 Alkaline, 1 construct. Never needed the second. If I absolutely wanted to recycle it, I can recycle it with Alkaline or Omega. Same thing with Alkaline, I can either put itself back or Omega it back. Never needed more than 1. Windows, of course. For the Invoked, we play Kaliga. And I actually, on DB, I played all of these. Kaliga came up, actually got me to win. Casitas, there we go, Casitas. Bought this out, it actually won me a game. Aguades won me a game on DB, and Mekaba is just Mekaba. Like, people play around Mekaba, and you know, with this version, you have the Shaddoll and Invoked and Dogmatika. So people are so worried about the Mekaba and playing around the Mekaba that they completely forget that, oh, I can still go into 2 other engines. So that's okay. That's 1 gone, and now I have 3 more that you have to deal with. So definitely good deck. To get into the side, and I'm gonna explain a little bit. Nib, combo decks, Sprite, Terra Element, Rogue, 2 super polys, any matchup really. Against Sprite, you can set your Alistair and then super poly that and Duke Frog away, or totally awesome and go into Casitas. So I made the deck to be able to interact with any deck. For more back row, to Cosmic, the 2nd MST, and even for more back row, Red Reboot, because Runic is a deck. Sprite is a deck, and they like to set, you know, Smashers. Terra Element have their trap card. They set starter. Yeah, I know I'm jumping back and forth. But to wrap this up, there can only be 1. Definitely can be Ice Barrier's Prison or Ice Dragon's Prison or anything else, but I feel like this is better in the Met for this format. Curse Seal, the Forbidden Spell. Yes, I played it. I played it on DB, and it definitely came in clutch. Played against a Mr. Mod player, and flipped us on them, and they couldn't do anything. And then for the last 2, D-Barrier, Terra Element, Sprite, Rogue. So the side deck is very universal. So I hope you all enjoy the deck profile. I will be doing some combo videos with this deck. I've been working on some combos and working on if you get interrupted by certain cards. So thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. And as always, peace.